Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. I believe we finished most of the stuff in this Crucible content. Now, this guy does say he has an artifact available. I spoke with the faces in the beyond. He stares at you with wide eyes.
If I might ask, what did you learn from them?
Actually, I didn't learn any of this because I skipped most of their dialogue. The faces were the three memories of lives lived by a single awakened soul, and they were watchers.
One more tool of the gods, bound to their will for millennia.
Incredible.
He nods to himself.
Strange to think of all these things we see, and what lurks beneath them.
He glances toward the pool of memories.
Just one of Kazuari's many lessons.
Any rumors of new artifacts?
Your performance during the final battle impressed many. The faces of the hunt included.
Hand flat on his stomach, he bows slightly at the waist.
If you would hunt more artifacts, all would enjoy seeing you again in the arena. The seeking face whispered of a tapestry, stolen on the
Okay.
seas, now hanging
So the only reason I might do these...
filched from the filcher, and the spider shall be
One of the reasons that you might want to do these is that they do provide items.
The slaying face
I think I'm almost maxed on experience, though. That's the issue.
of a great tracker, defaced. Hunt the hunter's crown in a ruined Walla city, long flooded and overgrown.
Alright, there's a couple of places that could be.
Respects even the survival of a wounded god. Though she burned, the exiled queen persisted. Retrieve a part of her from the seat of her power. You now know.
I think I know where those are. They're in places I've already been for the most part. How about you? You got anything useful? Yeah, I don't want to defend my title. We're good on this. This DLC has a few other things left, but it's nothing major. I finished the main storyline of it. I'm going to come over here, see if there's anything I need to get. Don't think there is. I'm going to talk to Neil one more time before I go.
Welcome back, my lord. How may I be of service?
How do your experience
Thanks to
progress?
you. If I have anything new and interesting
Alright,
to...
maybe another time. I think I'm done here. I'm going to head on out and see what is next. Okay. See, here's the thing. The Beast of Winter Honored Guest. So there are 3 DLCs. The Forgotten Sanctum doesn't start until you're at the very end of the game. And I think I have to do like one more thing before I unlock it. But I can do this for now. Journey to Harbinger's Watch. An iceberg in the southern seas. So let's head out.
Fishman smells terrible.
Actually, let's review our spoils here. The Tooth of Tuamai gives you rightful vengeance, which increases might and resolve by 1 till the end of the combat each time a party member is knocked out. I don't know if anybody has a next slot that is open. Nope. Not really. Parakoa's Eye. That's got to be a major upgrade thing. Here's the thing. Mechanical Marvel, I think, would be an upgrade for her. Because she's only got like a normal... She's using a normal crossbow, a 2-handed crossbow. This is an arbalest. Does she have like arbalest stuff? She just has crossbow and blunderbuss. Do I have a good blunderbuss? See, I got all this stuff. But I don't necessarily know if any of it's like super useful. Seeker's Fang could be useful, but here's the thing, it boosts trap effectiveness, but I don't use traps. Do I have a magic crossbow for you? Like of decent material. You know what? I don't think I do. I've got all these interesting magic items and very little need to use them. because I'm so spell heavy in my group. We just kind of face roll over everything. Alright, so we've got to go to Harbinger's Watch, which is way over there. And there's a lot of places I have not unlocked. Let's head onward. And I should have plenty of supplies in the store still. Going all the way across the sea. Oh, there's something in the way. Well, I'm going to open that. Oh, I haven't been here. What's in here? A rice farm. To refill ship supplies with. I'm gonna purchase all of this. I'm gonna buy them out. And I'm gonna trade them my gear. Let's trade. Alright, we still got a ways to go to that flow. I'm gonna spend some time peeling the Fog of War back so I could get more mapped. And yeah, it's gonna be the first exploration kind of thing I've done in a while. Neat. Oh, what's this? A plagued ship. On the horizon, a ship comes into view. Its sails furled, the ship lists upon the water. Plague ship, Rum Dunrigari cries out from the fore, finger jabbing skyward, indicating a green flag billowing lazily in the breeze on the ship's main mast. Beadle leans in close. Don't think I need to remind you what happened last time we interacted with the plague ship. Rum Dunrigari smirks. There's risk in anything, aye? Even without a spyglass, you can espy a few living crew moving about the deck. Pull alongside. The crew guides your ship next to the plague vessel. The deckhands and captain appear shocked and apprehensive. Helia's mercy, the captain blurts out. I don't think anybody would come to our aid. Deckhands stand tall, but their unsteady posture betrays a sickness that has affected them all. What are your people afflicted by? The Swabby's hack, the captain says ruefully. It's not killed anyone. Grimrang took a look away, but it saps our strength and quickly spread throughout the crew. Call for the sickest sailor from your crew. We'll bring them aboard, examine them, provide suitable remedies. What? Aura, the Mad cries out. No one else in the crew says anything loudly enough to decipher, but their mumbling suggests they're unhappy about bringing a sick crew member aboard. Lost 5 morale. As the sailor shuffles from the plague ship to yours, your crew clears the broad path. We can't thank you enough. He offers you a small box. Take this, please. Token of my appreciation. Thank you. After a short period of examination, the sick sailor returns to crew with enough remedies to treat the rest of the crew. Weary but hopeful, they wave goodbye as your ship continues on its way. Boots of stability. I don't need them. As your mainsail goes up, you head into open water. Chip Tipek lets out a raspy cough and looks around nervously. The rest of the crew grits their teeth and mutters curses. It appears the sickness has spread to your ship. God damn it, I literally know how to cure it. Sickness racks your crew. The illness starts slowly, a cough here, the shakes there, but when it then hits the crew hard and fast, wash across the deck like a rogue wave. Within a day, not a single member of the crew can breathe easily, even coughs... Each coughs their throat raw, spitting bloody globs of phlegm into the sea. Care to tell me why everyone in my boat is... Break out the medicinal stores. Everyone gets what they need and pray for divine intercession. Here, you do it. You want me to pray to an aspect of death? Jodie's lips quirk in amusement. I suppose I can plead for the safe passage of our souls through hell. Should we all perish shortly? After a nod, she bows her head. Glory be to the many aspects of Aothis, greatest of all who is gone. I raise my voice to you in humility, thankfulness, and everlasting worship. Hear me, my God, and take pity on my dire plea. As we sail now through the dark sea plague of death, we will not fear the reaping to come. For your lantern will guide our way, etc. After whence we will be planted for rebirth by your hand, forever and always as the wheel turns. Amen. In the wake of the display of divinity, you feel purified. The crew sing chants to the gods, happily making sacrifices of any coinage and small trinkets they have on hand. You sail on. Gain 15 morale. Yeah, pray to a god of death to get my health back. Alright. Cruising down here. Got no idea what that says. I should probably unfog it. Wait, what? This is coming after me. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and board you. You dared to fight me. You dared to fight me. Nah, dude, I know what's going on here. You're going to just go ahead and... Let's have some fun with this. Let's go ahead and... oh, that's a lot of people. I don't think they're very high level, though. Come on. Gather together. Vestina.
You need something.
Yeah, I need you to go ahead and throw a Tempest over there. That's going to be funny. Especially if they start like running down into it. Come on, everybody come down here. I got something for you. Aleph. Alright, you're going to go ahead and knock this person down. Ah, why you stab me?
What can I do you for?
Jody, you are going to come along up here. And give them something to play with. Alright, RPG Crawler, you are going to come over here. And start an area of effect of your own. Like, the people in here are going to be, like, all, like, just completely wiped out real quick. Stop jumping over the railing! Alright, Adair. Alright, Palagina. Smite this one.
Captain.
Maya. You know what?
Afraid not, Captain.
Yeah, you can't get over there, but what you can do is come over here and hit these two. Ah, stop having them go first, please.
Just a little blood.
They are trying to take RPG Crawler down. Okay, RPG Crawler's down. Great.
Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
Raider Maelstrom.
Behold me, mother.
Storm of Holy Fire. At least hit them twice. Thank you. Alright, that one's dead. I will wiped out some of them.
What can I do you for?
Alright, Jody, I need you to go ahead and resurrect RPG Crawler. Alright, Facina and you guys take care of these people. Thank you.
Speak your mind.
Takehu. Don't we have like a... Yeah, we can come back here. Like all the way to here. And then do boiling spray. Alright, she's deal with this one. Come on, let boiling spray go off.
Ashiza, strike.
Alright, Seraphin's coming up. Oh, no! She got interrupted. But that's just as well. Boiling spray! Obliterated one. I was hoping to push the other two all the way back into the Tempest. But apparently that was too much to ask. Fan of Flames. Thank you. Yeah, nobody's over there anymore. Alright, Jody.
Happy to oblige.
Can you reap anybody? I mean, you can. And then come back down here. Come over here. If she's finish this guy off. Nope. Great.
Yes, Captain.
Alright, you go ahead and pop Jody back up. My, let's do,
Right between the eyes.
double shot. Taking longer than I'd like. Palagina, just go ahead and smite him, please. No, they keep keeping me from getting my people back up. This is getting stupid. Oh, you know what? I'm tired of this. Yeah, they are completely obliterating people. Oh, she got second chanced up.
Yeah.
So first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to pop everybody in a heal. And then you're going to second wind yourself.
No more of that.
Or no, she got raised with... So I thought Tekehu got interrupted. I think she did get second chanced back up. So who do we have that we're dealing with? Oops, hit Ashiza. That's okay though. Wall of draining right through my own people. Come on.
Good.
This is not what I intended to do. Alright, Takehu, get out of there. Oh, crap.
Too much water.
Yeah, go ahead and second wind yourself. And then we're going to go ahead and try and get RPG Crawler up now.
Speak freely.
Maya, what can you do? I mean, you need to switch to your melee. No, nothing I can do about that. Alright, RPG Crawler is back up. You can pop open that death spell then, I guess.
What can I do you for?
Well, what you can do... Got anybody we can reap? Didn't quite reap them enough. Oh well. Can you finish them off? Yes. Alright, and threaten this guy. Thank you. Can we smite you? Yes. Aloth, do some damage. Let's fire through that at all these people. Two of them exploded. And we'll go ahead and second wind you.
I heard you.
Maya! Got some nice damage on that. Ishizu, let's knock this guy down, please. So there's only really two left, which is good. One left. I think that guy just died. Reap him? No penetration.
Speak your mind.
Takehu. Shark mode.
I will swallow you whole.
And Seraphim, you want to finish this guy off, please? Or you can cast. That's cool. Adair, finish him off. There we go. Man, that was a little bit rougher than I intended it to be. It took a little longer, too. Kapanga Taga is a one-handed club. Superb. Let's take it all and continue. I don't think I need to share the coins. My crew's got high morale. You know what? I wonder, did taking that thing's soul give me anything? I don't think it did. Oh well. Where are we at? Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We got time. Derelict ship. A knock at your cabin door interrupts your reading. Oswald stands outside looking like someone who's just lost a bet. Captain, you better come topside. There's a ship on the horizon. Looks derelict. Oswald leads you to the forecastle where a small gaggle of hands have gathered. Pawing a holy symbol, Earl Ingram points toward the port. It's a bad omen, Captain. We should give them over to the Lady of Lament or there'll be trouble. Mark my words. Rumdum Regere chuckles. We don't even know if they're dead, much less what fills our hold. And you want to sink them? The ship in question lists upon the waves, its sails pulling in. Topping the mast is a green flag, the symbol of a ship carrying disease. There's no movement on decks. Your thoughts, Shield Sister Dahlia? No one has signaled anyone on that ship is likely beyond help. That ship is a hazard, Captain, not just any who comes across it. Not to tell you your business, but I advise sinking it before someone else gets in their head to board it. Prepare the cannon, send it to the ocean's floor. I'm going aboard. Several hands gawk disbelievingly. With a shake of the head, Rum-Dum Regary smirks. I can't say my captain lacks for guts. Does anyone, I want the entire picture before I make a decision. Very well, Captain. Oswald said grimly before running to prepare the skiff. You row out to the ship and lash the skiff in place, hearing nothing save the creaking of wood and the gentle lapping of the sea. You climb aboard, and the first thing to greet you on the middeck are a pair of corpses dressed in simple breastplates. What little flesh they retain is shriveled tight against their bones, and the sun has bleached the exposed portions of their skulls. A cruel fate. Plague has no mercy. Pelagina's golden eyes move between the paladin's corpses, studying what remains of their expressions. Sickness is a fact of life, both for crops and for people. I know it, but that doesn't mean I like it. Jody waves her lantern over the corpses, making swift work of her harvest. There's little else on the main deck save tattered sails, but you see a hatch to the hold has been barricaded. Enter the, blast the hatch open and enter. Boom! After a few moments of concentration, you unleash a wave of destructive power. It tears the hatch apart. A cloud of flies billows forth, shrouding the deck momentarily in black. You make your way below. You find several corpses scattered around the hold. Most of them are wearing the simple garb of Ridseran farmers, but one is wearing armor. His belt catches your attention. You carefully relieve him of it. Physiker's belt. Plus 10 healing, plus 1 alchemy. After some searching, you find a sealed barrel of pitch, a few buckets of nails, and a generous length of canvas for patching your sails. The crew secures the skiff when you return, but keep their distance from you. Some have tied rags about their faces. Prepare the cannon, send it to the ocean's floor. Aldingham chants an on-right dirge while the cannoneers ready the guns. As the song rises in volume, the defiant fires a volley that hits the derelict right in the waterline. After the ship has vanished in the depths, the crew return to their duties with quiet conviviality. Gain the morale that I lost. And continuing along. The Windless Wastes. Yeah, where am I? I'm north of Harbinger's Watch. Oh, this is so much unexplored stuff. Let's get to the Harbinger's Watch then. And I'll just kind of lawnmower it back and forth here for a little bit. The Dead Flow. I'm going to circle Harbinger's Watch. Get all this stuff nice on the map, and then we're going to go ahead and head on in. All right. Well, we can poke around here. A wet, heavy thud draws your attention to a figure standing atop the cliff. Light glints off the cleaver. He holds readied overhead. The blades are arcs downward, evoking a fine red mist that hangs upon the frigid air. The kith straightens as his gaze finds you, and he fixes you with a single pointed finger from a blood-stained hand.
It is you! Come at last!
Greetings.
God, what's your fellow traveler? A day of glory this turns out to be. First auspices of a visitation, then the arrival of the Dusk Speaker. Truly, I hear the call of winter.
I have so little idea what you're talking about that I don't know where to start. The elf blinks at you.
No matter. Who among us truly understands the will of the gods? Vatnir, our mentor, foretold your coming. He described you perfectly from toes to top. Praise be to Rimmergand.
Vatnir is the one who sent me this letter. The man squints down at the paper before nodding vigorously.
Come in, Dusk Speaker, come in. Be sure to speak with our mentor Vatnir. He's down in the chapel in the middle of the settlement.
All right.
Ask the beer. The Dusk Speaker has arrived.
Harbinger's Watch. So what, the elves are like a kind of mix of Norse and Celt, I guess. All right.
Slippery as an eel.
Keep an eye out for things that pop up.
I always thought of a beast as having 4 legs.
An aurochs, yes. but with the torso of a man.
Exactly. Wait, what say? How can God have torso of man and body of orcs?
He is a god. He can be anything.
I just talked to this Harbinger. Perhaps I should have a whale head instead. Harbinger Lexi. This sculpture, carved from a block of ice, towers over a glam-fallen woman. She moves about the sculpture, a chisel in one hand, a mallet in the other. Her scrutiny clings to it as if it might melt it. Excuse me. She turns to you, her snow-white eyebrow arching over an amethyst eye.
Yes? What is it? Well, ain't she just a basket of warm and welcome?
Shodi rubs her arms against the chill. That's certainly something. What's it supposed to be?
Do you jest? Or was that your idea of an insult? It clearly represents Rimergand, the beast of winter, the final god. Obviously.
I thought Rimgrand was less of a man-aurochs and more of an aurochs.
Because the gods are limited to a single form. Is there something you need?
Her arms crossed, the sculptor frowns at you. Where'd you learn to sculpt? The elf crosses her arms.
From my mother. She taught me many things. To shape the ice, to hone an obsidian blade, to clean the carcass of a seal.
I don't suppose you can tell me about this iceberg.
Other than that it grows wider each moon and will in time swallow the whole of Eora?
Other than that, yes.
No, I cannot. 'Tis the will of the beast of winter, and not for me to question.
Is there something that what brought you to this outpost?
I am a creature out of place. Few respect art in the white that wins if it doesn't serve a function. If you can't carry it with you. Elsewhere, there would be little interest in an artist whose work is made to melt. Only here is its impermanence understood. Here, the final song crescendos into its final verse.
Is there someone I should be talking to instead?
Vatnir. He can often be found in the huts up the hill.
All right.
His features will identify him. He bears the touch of Rimergand.
Oh, is he Godborn? Heading on up. Harbinger's retreat. Harbinger Halfjorn.
Go, go! Vatnir awaits.
I'm gonna grab this first though, because it wasn't nailed down. Rimgrand should have told him, nail their stuff down before I arrive.
You must be our honored guest. Vatnir said to expect you.
The man stands from his fire and brushes his hands together, a smile splitting his patchy ice-covered beard.
Not that he said I should expect so many. No matter. Room will be made. If there is anything you require, you need but ask. I will strive to deliver. Oh, and before I forget, a welcoming gift.
Varbinger rummages among the furs and presses a bundle in your hands. You get a Harbinger's robes, which is okay. It's basic robes, and a Harbinger's hood. Okay. You here because of your beliefs?
Of course. Aren't you?
I'm here because Vatnir invited me.
Cast no summoning spell, no binding rite. Your coming was of your own accord. Death walks in hand with life in the white that wends. The priests of the wheel would have you believe they follow one after the other. It is not so. I found a rift once, at the bottom of the world, and in it a camp, a clan's worth of Glamfellan, huddled and still. Their stories, their blood, their ambitions, none persevere. I chase not the end, but accept its inevitability. It is a thing to be celebrated.
I didn't ask for your life story.
Of an epic, finally sung. Vatnir understands that, so I follow his lead.
You know, I honestly just came to see what kind of neat things you had.
Come, come, shake off the snow, warm yourself at the hearth.
I need supplies.
What I have is yours, for trade or coin, until the end comes.
See what you got. You got various supplies. Okay. I will need to fill up the ship. I don't know. Maybe not. I've got rice. Got rice wine. Got hagfish. Got grog. Yeah, I've got plenty.
What did you find, Ishi?
Wait, we got something up here. Permafrost shard. Conjures 2 greater blights. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Yeah, sure. Who gets that? Who gets the permafrost shard? Who has a spot for it? I'm giving everybody stuff to summon. Here, you get this. And I never remember to use them. What I think I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to call it here. And I'm going to speak with the guy next time. This has been the RPG Crawler with Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. If you like what you're seeing, remember to leave a like, comment, any feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.
And if you are still watching, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my supporters, the top tiers of which are listed on the screen, without whose support I would not have been able to offer the variety of content that I have on this channel throughout the years. If you're feeling particularly generous and would like to join them, you can support the channel. There are a variety of options to do so. I have a Patreon, a Subscribe Star, as well as channel memberships enabled. If you are not in a position to contribute, simply leaving a like, a comment, or sharing my videos are all wonderful ways to help the channel grow without spending a dime, and are all greatly appreciated.